Man, Duke is too stacked.
Welcome to another episode of State of the Wizards, episode 56. I'm your host, D-Can, along with my co-host, K. Jose. We are the voices of the unheard. K. Jose, what's good, bro?
Not much, man. Happy New Year to you. We're in a brand new year. Before the Wizards game start, I'm sitting here looking at this Duke game, watching them playing against Pittsburgh. Besides that, ready to watch some Wiz hoops tonight.
Yes, sir. We live again for another episode of our SOWCAST. So tonight, my dude, we're live again with our second ever SOWCAST, giving you guys in-game, play-by-play live reaction analysis. Again, we'll cover the first half only tonight, but in the future, we'll cover the whole game. Be sure to tune in whenever that link drops. Coming up now on State of the Wizards. Before we get started, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, thank you. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We want our followers to know we have a brand endorsement opportunity with this to our subscribers. We want to help out local businesses of the DMV. If you or someone you know who owns a business and would like to, for State of Wizards Star to sponsor you during our podcast, reach out to us today. We will post the description of the plan below on this page and how to contact us. We want to promote you. We also have the link of our State of the Wizards store in the description as well. Be sure to check that out. Follow me at Wizards Mafia and follow K. Jose at DC Hoopla on the X app. All right, my dude. So you ready to cover the game tonight?
Yes, sir.
All right. My first question to you, man. How have you been feeling about the Wizards' overall play as of late?
So I am liking a little bit of the development of the young guys. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of SAR. I think SAR was Rookie of the Month last month, so it's been a while since we've had a Wizard player being Rookie of the Month. And the way it's trending, if he continues to keep progressing, it probably might be the first time that I'll see it in my lifetime a Wizard actually become Rookie of the Year. So in my opinion, it's his to lose. I know there's other players out there like Jalen Wells from Memphis. But so far, man, I'm liking the development of SAR. A lot of those sour takes during the summer league, pretty much you can wash them away. What I would like to see, I think the only minor concern that I have is the development of Bilal. I think we need to figure out what kind of player we want him to be. I think the idea is to be either, he's supposed to be a two-way player, or we're trying to make him. And it makes me wonder if we're trying to make him be a 3-and-D. I'm not quite too sure. His offense is still a work in progress, but defensively, he's still doing his job.
I mean, I think so. I think we want him to get his offensive game going. We don't have any issues with how he plays defense. I mean, he's one of the better defenders in the league for sure. But we want him to be on ball. We want him to be the primary ball handler at times. And it's very important that Bilal takes care of the basketball. That's one thing that I'm noticing as of late with him is his turnovers. So, when you're put in that spot, and it is kind of forceful. We want to be forceful because, we want Bilal to come into his own, right? So we want him to be able to display his full arsenal. So that's the idea. So Bilal has to do a better job just taking care of the basketball, man. And I think, if he can do that and he can pick his spots and he makes the right offensive play, whether that's the extra pass, whether that's, just taking a good in-between mid-range jump shot, that's all we can ask for. So, that's kind of what I'm expecting as well. Watching tonight's game against the Bulls, I kind of want to see Bilal continue to be aggressive.
Yeah, I definitely want to see him be aggressive. I agree with you on that. I didn't mean to cut you off. I think I just want to piggyback on something you said for us as far as the turnovers. I think a lot of that has to do with the making better decisions. making the right pass, knowing when to pass the basketball, but also too, you have to improve on his ball handling skills. That's something that we would hope to expect to see him and work on during the offseason. I know that was a concern last season. So the only thing we can ask for him to limit his turnovers is he just needs to know when to pass the ball, but also he has to improve on his ball handling. And that's something. He's 20 years old, so that's something that can be worked on. I mean, Bill had that same issue. You know, he was a turnover machine. Even when he got much older, he still became a turnover machine. But one thing that I can give Bill a little bit of credit is that his ball handling did improve as the years went by. You and I remember when he first was drafted by the Wizards, he was not known to create off the dribble, and Bilal can't really create off the dribble, so it's a work in progress. So you can kind of see some improvement, but we're just expecting that to get better.
All right, looks like the game's underway. If you guys are tuning in and you guys are ahead of us, please excuse us. We are streaming the game, so we probably are behind about 10 seconds or so. So right out the gate, who was that?
I don't know who hit the three, but that was Vucevic that hit the two. It was nobody in the paint to guard him, so that was a defensive mishap.
Are you ahead of me?
You might be.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. All right. I was like, hold on, what's going on? All right. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Bulletproof just missed a jump shot, and then Zach LaVine just made a two going into the paint.
Yeah,
so once again, okay.
So this pace of the game is the game that we like to play. Obviously, looks like basket interference
by Bulletproof.
Like up tempo game. I have 4-3 on my scoreboard.
Yes, it's 4-3.
Okay. Yeah, so right now we're playing man. Zach LaVine, the top of the key. I like the double there by Sar. Good switch by Sar. That was great defense by Sar. Stand in front.
Very good defense. Jordan Poole from Chicago. He shot that from
yes, sir.
He shot that from Gary, Indiana.
You sound like Chris Miller over there. Shot that from Gary, Indiana.
Well, he did. All right. That was that Patrick. Was that Patrick Williams?
When teams get that low in the paint, my dude, I think the Wizards should double, man. I just think there should be another body down there ASAP.
Well, see, that's the problem. Even when we double, sometimes that's how we leave the perimeter open for somebody to shoot the three.
Well, of course, but then force that team to make that play. Force the team to make that pass. If Sar is the only big man down low. Teams know that, so they get deep and they take advantage. Air ball by Bilal.
Yeah.
6'6", 9 minutes and 27 seconds.
I guess Zach LaVine is going to try to advertise himself tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see the team continue to push pace. It looks like there's Bub with the shot. That was a bad shot.
You know what our issue is, bro? If you see when we go into a half court set, we just don't have no bucket getter. We can't play a half court game because we don't really have nobody that can score a bucket in a half court.
No,
terrible pass by Bulletproof.
Yeah, terrible pass by Kuz there. Luckily, it was a Patrick Williams couldn't get that ball. Wizards ball. So what I'm noticing so far, and what I don't like is I just don't like the help defense. Like the help defense isn't there.
Yeah, it's definitely not there. Teams LaVine just got a transition basket right off.
You see what I'm saying? It's just poor transition defense. It's poor interior defense. Like we have to be able to help. There's no communication at all defensively, and you can tell that. Here's Jordan Poole driving to the basket. That was an and one.
Yeah, that was an and one. Okay, bro. Who's
You
supposed to
see,
be guarding Zach LaVine? Like, we're not communicating on defense.
I literally, I just said that. That's just bad transition defense, bro.
Yeah, we're not
12-8
communicating whatsoever.
timeout Wizards. I mean,
Now,
we just it's frustrating, man. I'm not gonna lie. We're expected to lose games, but I just don't like watching games like that. I don't like watching games where these guys just aren't, competitive defensively. I don't
and
care
what
what
was
they do offensively. Like sometimes I'm looking at the game, I'm like, okay, bad shot. I know these guys aren't, they're not great scorers, but come on, man. Like let's hone in defensively, man. Talk, communicate.
well, what did we always say when it came down to what did we expect from Brian Key? Like, what did we want him to do with this team? We wanted him to teach them the good habits and not the bad habits. So the mishaps that you're seeing on defense, as far as the transition defense, we're doing terrible at. Those are bad habits. I mean, we saw on 3 separate plays where Zach LaVine clearly was able to go into the basket with no problem, and then he caught an alley-oop because nobody was around him. Those are bad habits. Those are mishaps. So you need somebody to be talking on defense. If Sarr's not doing it, then somebody else need to be talking.
That's correct. Well, Sar, I mean, you got Jordan Poole out there who's the commander in chief. Is my belief. He needs to be that on both ends of the court.
Right.
He's like the quarterback out there, and part of your job as the leader is definitely to communicate defensively. But I saw Kuz there. I think that was Kuz, man. I could be wrong, but I mean, Kuz was the closest man there. But
Right.
just not getting back in transition, man. That's been this team's problem all season. I would even say, the 2 biggest issues: transition defense, interior defense. Obviously, we know the perimeter defense isn't good either. But Sar can't be the only guy in the paint doing all the dirty work. You got to get help. It's got to be people down there helping them out.
Exactly. I agree.
All right, we're coming back live. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you. I see you guys tuning in, man. We really appreciate you guys tuning in with us. It says players average 3.5 makes per game. Jordan Poole is along the likes of Curry, Edwards, Pritchard. I mean, Jordan Poole's been balling this season, man.
Oh, absolutely.
If we had a winning record, he'd be an all-star.
Exactly. The way he's been balling, he's averaging 4.7 assists a game. It's the last 7 games. It's all the more reason why. Never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to save that comment for later. Good play, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, Sar. Let's go, baby.
That's why I don't mind him putting. That's why I don't mind him putting the ball on the floor.
I like it in the half court. I just don't like it at full court. Good help. You see what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. You see the help defensively. He doubled when he got deep.
Yeah.
Let's go, bub.
You got to make that.
You got to make that. All right, get back in transition. That was better that time. Good D. All right, that was just a great shot. But I like Sar to press up. If Sar presses up a little bit more there, I think, good pump fake. Come on, Poole. Josh Giddey rip Jordan Poole breakaway dunk. Go up 17-10, 7 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first quarter. For those that's watching, Kyle Kuzma passing it to Bub for 3. Off on the front of the rim. Rebound Bulls.
Okay. Bilal.
All right, Bilal.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Aggressive. That's what you want to see. Don't settle. Just stay aggressive. Defense, communicate. Sar, get up a little bit.
That's a mismatch there.
We'll take that. Bad shot by Patrick Williams. Sar, full court.
Man. Strip.
See,
Alex
that's
Carr just
that.
got
I
stripped.
literally just said that's why I don't like him bringing up the ball full court like that. It's 50-50
All right,
when
we're
it
not
comes to
boxing out either. So Sar can't be the only person trying to get rebounds.
my
Second chance
dude.
points.
What do you think? Who do you think our go-to guy is though? When it's time for us to get a bucket, who do you think our go-to guy is?
It's Jordan Poole. Jordan
Think it's
Poole is
Jordan
our go-to
Poole? Like
guy.
it's a lot.
It's definitely Jordan Poole. For now, it's Jordan Poole. He's our go-to guy. He's the only player that can actually create off the dribble. It's Jordan. It's all the more reason why I say that it has to be either Flag or Ace Bailey, because you need somebody else that can do that.
Yeah,
we don't have anybody that can do that. And for the folks who are going to say, "Oh, well, Kuz can do that," no, he cannot.
well, Kuz used to be able to do it. He's not the. I'd say this. Kuz not. He's not the closer that people thought that he was, but he was able to be able. He was the guy that was able to create his own shot if he needed to.
If he needed to, I mean, Kuz is he's more of a streaky player. Like he can go out there and he can win you some games, and then he can lose you some games. But we need a consistent ISO player that can help. So
19. Yep, I'm listening. Go ahead. 1914 Bulls. Go ahead.
What we do know is that teams can cheat and they can double up on Poole, blanket him, and they'll let everybody else do work. And the problem is we don't have anybody else outside of Jordan Poole that can create their own shot.
Jonas with the midi, 1916 Bulls. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Zach LaVine missed. Rebound, Jonas. All right, set something up. Set something up. Ooh, okay. Okay. Left him at the top of the key. You gotta drain that. All right, still man to man. Looks like Kuz. Look like it may be 2-3. Kuz is
Lonzo Ball
helping out, left ball open. I mean, man, I don't even know what to say to that, man. We daring ball to shoot it.
Yeah, I guess we just left them. Whoa. Let me stop.
You've been in that corner. Whoa.
Who would have thought that song would actually turn out to be something?
I mean, the song, I can't lie. The song is
All I think of is
he took us back. He took me back.
For real.
Sure. I was expecting the big timers to hop on it.
Webby must have helped him out with that.
It did sound like some Webby shit. I can't lie. It did sound like a little Webby shit.
So, girl, give me that. Girl, give me that. Girl, give me that. Give me that. Girl. That's his sound like.
A tough shot by Zach LaVine.
Oh, yeah. He's trying to get traded, bro.
Man, you know what, man? Keyshawn needs to have the ball in his hands a little bit more. I want his usage to go up. All right, Kisper, back to Keyshawn. Keyshawn, let's go. Let's go, Keyshawn. 3-ball, 24-19 Bulls. 4 minutes left in the first.
I'm telling you, man.
Turnover.
I can already see it. You know, Zach LaVine is going to go off tonight because literally nobody's guarding him. He is going to the basket with ease.
Yeah. For sure.
Like nobody's trying to guard him. That was a nice 3-point shot by Keyshawn, though.
The confidence is there. It's growing. I see the confidence growing in Keyshawn, man.
Yeah,
what I love about his game is he just makes the right play. I've always said it. He has his moments like Bub and like Bilal, of course, but
tough shot.
Good shot, Bilal. That was an and one. He should have got the call too. 24-21 Bulls. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter. If you guys are just tuning in, we really appreciate you guys on our second SOWCAST.
Oh yeah, he's definitely trying to get traded.
Man, LaVine can't miss.
No, he definitely can't miss, man. We got him looking like Got him looking like Tracy Murray out there. No, Tracy
Look at
McGrady.
that.
I ain't even Tracy Murray. Look at that. Man.
Man,
Who was
man,
that?
oh man. Well, turnover by Bilal. But I
That's the
mean, it
second
really
one,
wasn't
isn't it?
Bilal's fault.
Yeah, that's the second turnover for the
They got to
night. So I already,
communicate. They got to communicate, man. Communicate. It's important.
I already know one guy that's going to be critical of Bilal's turnovers.
All right, no need to mention him right now. We trying to be positive. Let's go. Bilal to Bub over to Keyshawn. Keyshawn swings the kiss, but back to Keyshawn.
Oh, tough.
In and out.
Almost got it in there.
In and out. I don't know if we should stay with this pace or if we should try to slow it down, because I feel like this pace is working against us right now. What you think?
Well, we have to run because we don't have no ISO player. Oh, that was such a horrible shot by Jonas. Such a horrible shot.
For defensive purposes, these guys just need to hone in. I mean, Zach LaVine killing them right now.
He is, but I mean, I don't even know. Even when we try to slow the game down, it's just the fact that we're having mental lapses. Nobody's actually paying attention to Zach LaVine. He's moving so well off the ball in his hands that clearly it's like we're having that Otto Porter moment, which is kind of ironic because Otto Porter had that moment against the Chicago Bulls when he froze, and it was Marcin Gortat that had to scream his name because he lost his man.
Yeah, and that's kind of, man, it's very reminiscent of those teams, man, because those teams did not communicate at all. So much where, was being out publicly. Guys was having players only meetings about that.
Right. I think for us is that we're going to definitely need somebody else that can defend the perimeter as well. So I think that may be a player that we have to draft. I mean, we got 4 picks in the second round, and I don't believe we're going to use all 4 of them. But we definitely need to get another perimeter defender. We definitely need to get ourselves another defender for the paint. So most people would say, well, then that's when you get Cooper Flagg, because Cooper Flagg can defend in the paint, which I agree. I think Ace Bailey has the potential to do that as well. But when we're talking about slowing the game down, I'm looking at it more on an offensive purpose. Mm-hmm. And the problem is we can't do that. We're more of a team that like to get out there and run. And when we get into playoffs, we're going to need somebody that can play a half-court set on offense and that can do ISO. And again, I got to go back to it. That's one of our issues, and we have to address that this offseason via the draft.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. Why I think either Cooper or Ace works for us is, first of all, the energy I think both players would bring. When you talk about defensive players, this team needs a defensive energy guy outside of SAR, right, who can block shots. Imagine if you got somebody on the weak side that's helping as well, like an Ace Bailey who can block shots on that side as a wing, or Cooper Flagg who can block shots, as a wing. I feel like that's very important,
right?
To have multiple players that can play defense on the court. You got Bilal, you got SAR, and then more than likely either Ace or Cooper. I think that dynamic it would help us out a lot.
So what do you say to the people who want Dylan Harper? What do you say to that?
Well, you know how I feel about that. We've already built around guards, bro. Like
right.
we know what it looks like. We've been there and done it. I ain't got nothing against Dylan Harper. We drafting tomorrow. I'm clapping it up. I'm welcoming him, but at the end of the day, I know what building around a guard looks like. Right. All right, we back. 29-21.
Oh, good block. But
that was good help. See, they do it on certain plays, but they just don't do it consistently. That's just because they're a young team, but they'll get it.
Right.
They'll get it.
Which is expected. So I mean, I'm not too mad about that.
29-21 Bulls. Minute 40 left in the first quarter.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna put that. They're being physical now.
Yeah, see how they pressing up? This is what I want the Wizards to do. How the Bulls are playing defense right now is exactly what I want the Wizards to do. Bub, can you hit that three? Come on, man. He's struggling from
That's
three
something
right
he's
now.
about to work on during the offseason.
Transition,
Okay.
the defense. You got to get that board,
Damn.
man. You got to get that board. And one.
Former
Chicago up 31-21 on Patrick Williams.
Jalen Smith, former Turk.
Oh, that was Jalen Smith. My bad.
Yeah. And you need that too. You need somebody. We definitely need somebody that's going to be going after it for the rebound. I mean, even though he's averaging 5.5, but it's the hustle.
Rebound. That was a missed free throw. 31-21, minute, 10 seconds left into the first quarter.
You know, one thing, man, the last several games, we've been getting murdered, points off of turnovers because we've been so careless with the ball. Good shot. All right, keep it going.
31-24. Bulls.
Damn. Bulls get to mine's ahead of yours.
You got to get out there. 34-24.
And
not
right
guarding
now,
the three-point line going to kill you every time, man.
One thing I'm going to say, Chicago, they're actually talking on defense because I just saw Jalen Smith talking to Patrick Williams, telling him where he needs to be. So that's the issue that we're not seeing on the Wizards.
Good move, Jonas, with the layup. 34-26 Bulls. Press up. Good job. Good job. That's what I'm talking about, Bub. That was Bub on that. No. Good help. They bailed him out. Yeah, they bailed him out. But that's what I mean, man. Like, you see how the Bulls, like you said, they were communicating because you saw how they was pressing up. They was pressing up, and then they're switching. So the switch has got to be there. The thing about the Wizards being a young team with no communication on defense, their switches are late, or they're just not pressing up. So it definitely it's an ongoing issue, man. It's just something we got to work on as a team.
Sheesh. I don't even know if I even want to watch the game on Sunday.
Yeah, I know. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. 36-26 Bulls. We'll go over the first quarter after this quarter's over. Oh, man. Turnover. Like I said, some of you guys may be ahead of us because we're streaming the game. 36-26 into the first quarter. All right, my dude, give me your first quarter recap.
So first quarter recap, we're just not communicating on defense. We're getting, points in the paint, man. That's going to be an issue right there. I can see that. I mean, somebody is going to have to take the responsibility of trying to contain Zach LaVine. If you can't stop him, at least try to contain him. And right now, nobody's doing that. And again, the lack of communication on defense is concerning. But that's what you expect from a young team.
Yeah, I would like to see Bub get going. Bub has to get in that mid-range area, man. He's struggling from three. Yeah, I like to see him get going. The Wizards shooting 44% from the field. Chicago shooting 57% from the field. We have 5 turnovers in that first quarter. The Bulls are shooting 50% from three. So, like I said, you're not guarding the three-point line. It's going to show.
Right.
We haven't gotten to the free throw line yet.
No, we haven't. We haven't got to the free throw line. We're shooting 28% from the three-point line, so we're shooting horribly from there. We're not rebounding that well either. I mean, the Bulls got 18 rebounds, we got 10. And
look at the points in the paint. They already got 20.
That's what I'm talking about.
They already got 20 points in the paint.
That's an issue. That's going to be an issue.
Because what? Why is it an issue? We talk about it every game.
Yeah, we're just not communicating on defense. Clear as day. And then of course, the lack of transition defense as well.
Yeah, I didn't see how many transition points they had. Did you see that?
No, no, I didn't see that either. I'm gonna probably have to go to. Normally they would have that.
If this is your first time tuning in, thank you once again. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. I think I got it on my Wiz Takes, but I couldn't get it on the State of the Wizards account. I don't know. XApp be tripping, bro.
Yeah, well, that's good old Elon for you.
All right, we back. Beginning of second quarter. Bulls up 10.
Yeah, let him take that every night. Let him take that all night long. Let him take it until he actually try to beat you. So we made 11 of our field goals out of 25 attempts. Jared Butler comes in.
Jared Butler in the paint. Stay within that paint mid-range area right now. That's where I'm at. In order to get back into this game, that's right. Press up. That's right, Champagne. Good job. There you go. Go over the pick. Good job, Kisper. That's what I'm talking about. Stay in front. Don't go for that pump fake. Good job. That's good defense. That's what I'm talking about. That's good defense. Kisper in transition.
I knew that was all.
I didn't want Keyshawn to settle for that.
I knew that was all.
I literally just said take it in, man. Mid-range or paint should be the only thing we worried about right now.
Man, Champagne has been pretty good for us right now.
Huh? Say what?
He's been pretty good for us, man. I like the development of Champagne.
He's been great, man. Alonzo Ball. Yeah, we want them to settle for bad shots. I mean, they think they can get whatever they want. Cool, but let them settle. Don't let them get in the rhythm. Jared Butler. And one. Good take. Good take. 36-32. We getting back in.
We're at
in the paint or yeah, go ahead.
So for points in the paint, we're even 20-20. Okay. But the fast break points, the Bulls got 10 to our 2.
Right. So just think about that. If we were able to manage that part of the game, we would probably be up right now.
Exactly. And right now, currently, we're outscoring the Bulls. What, 8-3 so far? No, 10-3 so far in the second. And that's our first free throw shot we took just now.
Yeah, that was our first free throw shot. You're right. But I mean, you're not gonna get to the line if you're not aggressive to the hoop. You're not gonna get no calls. Let them settle. Let them settle. That's just a good. Yeah, that's just a good shot. He was in rhythm. 39-33 Bulls.
Ooh.
Jared Butler for 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's playing well right now.
There you go. What just happened, my dude?
Same shit. Same shit that always happens.
Different play, huh?
I just don't get why we such a bad transition defensive team, man. Like, we got young guys on the squad, bro.
But that's the reason being.
Let's go. Nah, don't settle for that. Take that in. Good job, Jonas. Yeah, don't settle for that. We bail out teams too much, I feel like.
Yeah, we do. I mean, but the reason why we bail out teams so much because we're actually behind on defense. So now here comes Zach LaVine, and the lead is getting ready to go back up because we're not paying attention to where he is on the court. So who's going to take the job of guarding Zach LaVine?
Well, we're going to see because I think it's Butler's job, but they might put Keyshawn on. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, Champagne.
Now, this
Champagne's on him. Stay in front of him.
That's what you want.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let him take them bad shots, them bad long-range shots. Blown layup. Yeah. That was a good move, though. Zach LaVine in the paint.
He saw barbecue chicken.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna be that hard on Kispert. Pause. I'm not even gonna be that tough on Kispert because
That was one hell of a pause.
yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I think for me, when I look at Kispert's game, I know that he's not no defensive guy, but at the same time, I feel like he's improved this season.
Man,
over the last couple seasons.
Hold up.
Yeah, bro. He's put on.
Is he the oldest looking 24-year-old you ever seen in your damn life?
You talking about Horton Tucker?
Man,
that dude, man. Talk about fried barbecue chicken. He eating too much of it.
Man, that dude looked like he'd been living on a plantation all his life.
You said they saw barbecue chicken. They said, Horton Tucker, get off the bench. Barbecue
For
chicken.
Real. He saw barbecue. Ooh.
Let's go, Poole. Let's go.
Horton don't see no barbecue chicken. That fool see barbecue ribs.
In rhythm Poole. In rhythm Poole. You love it.
Well, that's when our offense actually comes into play, when Jordan Poole is on the court. But you need somebody else besides him. And right now we just don't have anybody.
I love the fact that that's a momentum builder. So whenever Poole's in rhythm like that, momentum builder.
Until who comes on the court.
Let's keep that momentum. Say what?
Until who comes on the court.
Oh, you talking about bulletproof.
Exactly. Then he be the momentum killer.
Yeah. No. Joe, settling for bad shots is our issue. All right, my dude, timeout. So, what did you like about the comeback? Look like we back into this game.
But for one, Jared Butler is actually being aggressive going into the paint. Champagnie is actually playing much better defense on Zach LaVine. And then, of course, the offense just looks so much better when Jordan Poole is there. I mean, Jordan Poole, and when he's out there on the court, he justifies why we shouldn't draft Dylan Harper. I know people say, well, no, you draft them and those two can work in the backcourt. No, we've tried that before and it didn't work. So I think we're fine with the guard play. We need somebody in the front court that can do what Jordan Poole does. So I would like to see Jordan Poole in this particular game rally up his teammates. This is where you show your leadership. Rally your teammates, talk to them, communicate, get them to actually respond on defense. Because right now, nobody's communicating.
So Poole got 11 right now in 7 minutes. 4-7 shooting, 3 for 5 from 3. So he's definitely, cooking from downtown right now. Jared Butler's playing well, so his minutes should extend tonight. He's only at 3 minutes right now, but he should get extended playing time.
Right.
Bub, 0 points on 0 for 5. That's our struggle right there. So Bub's got to pick it up. And I told you, settling for those 5 threes was his issue. He should have got his game going, in the paint or on the midi somewhere. I want to see Bilal start to get it going, and I want to see Sarr be more aggressive. Right now, Sarr only has 2 points on 1-for-1 shooting.
One thing that I'm looking at, if the Bulls are right now 2 for 7 from the free throw line. So even though they've been to the line 7 times, the fact is that they've only hit 2 of those. So they're kind of helping keeping us in the game. I mean, we still scored 13 points to their 7 so far in the second quarter. But the mishap, the mental mistakes that we're making is the reason why we're losing. 100%
agree with you there. It's definitely more mental with this young squad. Good defense, but better by Big Horton Tucker.
Yeah. Barbecue ribs.
I mean, like I said, they saw Kispert. They said, hey, Horton Tucker, we got ribs out there.
Mm-hmm.
Poole to Jared Butler. Oh, he got away with a travel.
Yeah, did he ever? It was so smooth with it. Ooh. Nice play. Nice up and under play.
I mean, Butler is balling right now, bro.
Do you miss Jordan Goodwin? Because what the hell is he doing?
Yeah, turnover Bulls, 43-41 Bulls, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, we really appreciate you guys. This is our second SOWCAST. So SOW, stay Wizards cast. Alex Sarr checks back into the game. Let's go. We got to get aggressive. You're only 1 for 1 from the field, my boy. 43-41. Let's go, Poole. I want to see that high pick and roll again. There it is, Sarr.
Trey.
Ah, man. That's that didn't look good.
No.
That didn't look good leaving his hands, bro.
No, man. No, I didn't.
All right.
The way that shot was looking, man, you would have thought he was shooting with a medicine ball.
Josh Giddey, let him shoot that.
For real.
Rebound, Sarr. Let's go.
That's an ugly release.
Let's tie this game up or take the lead, man. Keyshawn to Sarr over to Bilal. Bilal. That was a good drive, though. Yeah, it was a tough shot, but that was a good drive. Come on, man. You can't let Josh Giddey get in the paint like that.
For real.
45-41. Bilal around the high pick. Sarr.
You got to make that, Sarr.
He blew that layup, man. And here we go with the transition defense again. Only 2 guys back.
And
only 2 guys back.
They got a break there.
Yeah, exactly. They got a break. 45-41. Sloppy basketball right now, but we'll take it. We're still in the game.
Yo, man. All right, Bulletproof. Whose parlay are you messing up right now?
And he lets Kuz blows the layup and then allows Josh Giddey, of all people, to score on him in transition.
You just said Jordan Poole, that could be he can be a momentum builder, and I just said Bulletproof could be a momentum killer.
And that's exactly what he did.
Let me do the Oprah.
Stupid. I mean, bruh, it's ridiculous how bad he's been this year, man. It's just been crazy.
You don't want to be here.
I'm like, how? Like, wasn't the point to sign here and help the youth? Like, good, bro?
He knew forever that we wanted him gone, but again, we should have traded him even when he said he didn't want to go to Dallas. That I have to hold the front office accountable on that one. Now, we got to see what happens with Cam Johnson before we can even think about moving Bulletproof. I mean, I'm tired of seeing the tweets. Oh yeah, Sacramento, they're going to pivot to Bulletproof if they can't get Cam Johnson. Like, well, why don't you guys pivot to him right now? Like, he's out there.
Did you see the rumor about him potentially going to the Kings?
Who, Cam Johnson?
No, Kuz. Did you see the rumor?
I did. Yeah, but I think I thought they were trying to get Cam Johnson. If they can't get him, then they were going to go for Kyle Kuzma.
Right. But I think Cam Johnson might be more of a long shot than Kuz, I think.
Yeah, but I
think Brooklyn really wants to unload Cam. Don't get me wrong. I do think that. But I think he's more of like on their wish list. That's not really more realistic than maybe say a Kuz.
Yeah.
That's just what I think. I think that Kuz is way more realistic.
Oh, it ain't no think about it. He's very realistic. It's just a matter of what is Sacramento willing to give us back. Now, I think it was Huter. Was it Trey Lyles?
Yeah, it would be Lyles, Herter. What was it? Lyles, Herter, and
wasn't it a first round pick? I thought I saw a first round pick.
Yeah, first round pick. But in order for us to get that first round pick, we got to unload at least 2 seconds.
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean we got seconds galore.
I mean, bruh, we're literally like a smorgasbord with the second round pick, but we always going for seconds.
Anybody keeping up with that Ohio State Texas game?
Mm. Oh, it's a disco night in Chicago.
No comments tonight, but we got watchers though. All right, we back.
Come on, man. Come on.
Another turnover. Let's see if we can get back. Josh Giddey being aggressive again. Levine.
Good defense by Saar. Wow. Wow.
Horton Tucker out here looking like fat Kobe Bryant, bro.
For real. If Horton Tucker don't look like rest in peace Bison Dele out there by his appearance, but he playing like Kobe.
Wasn't Daly 22 as well? Good cut. Okay.
Oh
my God, Kuz. Bro, this is getting embarrassing, bro. Come on, man. They called a foul, but I mean, come on, bro.
My dude, that look like me playing. That's like me playing 2K and trying to do a dunk, and I made a mistake.
Man, I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. It's like the Monstars really took. It's like they really took dude talent, man.
The Monstars took the dude's talent. I mean, you making him like, dude, what are you talking about? You making him sound like he was a superstar or something.
Nah. Not on
anything.
That
They should have been giving him talent.
A single Monstar somewhere took his whatever he was able to do for us before, took that away.
Yeah, the only thing they took away from him is just a tie. He not coming in dressing up like he normally do. That's what they took away from him. That's his talent.
49-42 Bulls. Horton Tucker for 3. Brick.
Yeah, you can let him take
Kuz rebound. Give that ball up, Kuz. Give that ball up.
Yeah. He's not in the game. I can tell you right now, Kuz is he's mentally not in the game, bro.
All right.
Yeah, that was a good pass to Bilal. That was a good pass to Bilal, but I could tell like normally he would have took that shot.
But here's my thing. It's okay to defer to the young guys. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not the player you need to be for us right now.
But there's times he's deferring for no damn reason. When you at the basket, what are you deferring for if you actually could take the shot? Any other time you'd take it. Okay. Foul on Tucker.
Letting Tucker out there cook us right now, bro.
Horton Tucker.
See, I don't mind that. That extra pass is what we need. I'd rather that than him throw up some bullshit for some shit. You know, at least you're giving the young guys more opportunities when you play that way.
I'm just used to him doing that, bro. I'm used to him throwing up some shit.
That should have been a foul call, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, miss. Bulls pushing it. And one.
And now here's what I will say. Here's what I will say on that particular play there. We should have doubled. We should have helped Saar out in that play. Nobody went down there to help him out.
It should be every play. I'm not saying that. Look, Saar is a big man. Yes, he can hold his own, but somebody should be down there helping every time that ball gets that deep. There should be another body down there with Saar. No excuses, bro.
In that particular play, I agree with you. Somebody should have helped him.
Let's go, Bilal.
There you go. Wait, whoa.
What was that? Did he just
I thought he was going to stuff that. Bilal should have stuffed that. Look, the man's name is Kobe White, not Bryant.
Bro, everybody looking like Kobe out there.
For
Bryant,
real.
White, I don't care. Everybody a Kobe.
Steak, it don't matter.
58-45, timeout Wizards, 3 minutes, 12 seconds left. What happened in the second quarter, my dude? We was up. What happened? We wasn't up in the game, but we was up in the quarter. What happened?
We actually we went back to our old habits, not communicating. And then we just saw a few sloppy plays, man. Some careless turnovers. Still not playing any interior defense. We just can't do that. But those are bad habits that Brian Keefe has got to fix. Right now, the Bulls got 32 points in the paint. As we see why that is. And they're shooting 57%, bro. They've been shooting pretty much over 50% throughout the game.
57% throughout the game, not 50%.
We're shooting
57%.
I don't think the Bulls percentage went below 54 at all. Nope. I mean, they're shooting 57%. We're shooting now 43. We might as well say 44%. We're pretty much about almost neck and neck when we talk about the 3-point shots. But the fact that the Bulls have only made 3 free throws out of 8 attempts, you would think that the game will be a lot closer. But the issue is the interior defense. There is none.
Bro, look at the fast break points, bro.
Yeah, they got 15 fast break points.
So
that's another problem.
Fast break points.
To our 2. They got 7 steals to our 3.
So what did I say to you earlier in the SOWCAST? I said, do we want to play this up-tempo style? We've been playing it, but we've been getting beat at it.
Well, yeah, we've been.
You play up-tempo, and you can't force turnovers to get fast break points. That's a problem.
All right. Now, that was a good pass by Bulletproof. I ain't going to get on him for that one. He found his open teammate. Okay, that was good defense by Carrington. Okay, so Bulletproof is going to play the decoy. Good play. Okay. Wizards on a 5-0 run after the timeout.
You got 58-50?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good shot by Jordan Poole there. 58-50 Bulls. Wizards trying to cut into this lead. Good defense, staying in front. Got to close out much faster.
Good close out by Sarr.
Yep. Good thing he missed it.
That's the Sarr.
What was that, bro? Kuz, bro. You are killing me.
Mismatch. Lonzo Ball for the 3. Bulls up by 11.
Bro, I don't know what to say.
Off of a bad shot by Bulletproof.
Look at the body language, man.
Now that was a good play by Sarr. Good play.
61-52 Bulls.
Good defense.
We're only doing the first half again tonight. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to do the whole game probably in our next SOWCAST. Let's go, Poole. He's cooking from 3, bro. He's cooking. 61-55 Bulls. With the help of Jordan Poole, we in this game. Because without Jordan Poole, we getting blown out right now.
Let me ask you, bro. Do you miss us not having Bill anymore?
What kind of question is that?
I'm just asking. I mean, I remember seeing some folks on Wizards Twitter saying that last season.
Man, no comment. 63-55.
Okay.
Let's go, Sarr. Yup, shake that. Yup. He letting them know. I got that. 63-58. Bro, we in this game because you got young guys still being aggressive, not settling for dumbass shots. Damn,
that's just a good shot by Zach.
Levine be killing us.
Yeah, well, we're known to have a bunch of Wizards killers, man. Every team got a Wizards killer. Let's see, we shooting 6. Well, one of the reasons why we're 6 for 9 from 3 in this second quarter. So we're shooting better from the 3-point line.
What up, DJ? Shout out to Chocolate City Hoops Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Are we at the half? I guess we
Nah.
almost there. 66-58. Yeah. Man, I mean, I feel like the game should be way closer than it actually is, to be honest. I mean, but I'm surprised it's actually this close.
Well, again, that's because Chicago is shooting 3 for 8 from the free throw line. If they at least made 85% of their free throw shots, we wouldn't be this close.
Good point.
Just really, it shouldn't be this close.
Is it timeout?
Yeah. But
Okay.
Chicago has 34 points in the paint, and they still have 15 fast break points.
Bro, it's to me, it feels like they just, I mean, they're just not staying aggressive. They pick and choose when they want to be aggressive. Like these last couple of possessions, you know, those shots fell, but you see they were in rhythm shots. They weren't just settling shots. Like, no doubt about it, Kuz right now is slowing us down offensively.
Yeah, and you know, at one point we had like maybe 7 more points than the Bulls did in the second quarter. Well, now the Bulls, they're only just 2 points below, so it's like we got 32 points to their 30. The positive is that Jordan Poole is shooting 60% from the field. He got 17 points already, but Zach LaVine has 16 points so far in the first half.
Yeah,
so
Poole's definitely the difference maker.
Yeah, Poole has been he's been the most consistent in this game for the Wizards so far.
All right, we're back.
Plus
that
Jordan
was like 5 seconds. The hell?
Shoot 5%.
Good help. They caught a foul?
Yeah.
I mean, but he had his hands up. Kuz had his hands up. So, I mean, I don't know what else they wanted him to do there. LaVine jumped into Kuz.
But if Kuz was in that restricted area, it don't matter. Well, he jumped.
You see how Kuz had his. I mean, that's a no call. Come on.
Yeah,
that's a no call.
Well, do you really? Well,
he's outside restricted. That's a no call, man. It don't even matter if it's restricted or not. That's only if he's taking a charge. But
I mean,
what are we doing here? Isn't this the ref that is known for making bad calls? Didn't she eject Embiid and who else?
I think she did
in the same game. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, I think she did. Are they challenging it?
Well, yeah, they have to watch it. I mean, they have to look at it.
Yeah, I got it on mute.
Same. What did they call? I got it on mute. I don't know what they called.
Yeah, I got it on mute too. Let me see. Oh, okay. It was they're trying to figure out when the foul happened.
I mean, damn, like he jumping in the Kuz. What was Kuz supposed to do, man? That's a no call. He put his hand straight up. I mean, Kuz ain't doing nothing right offensively, but damn, he can at least do something right defensively. And I think he did something right there.
So Wizards are down by 10. You know, the first half is over. I'm looking at it on the ESPN scoreboard. So it's going to be a delay. But
yeah, it's a delay.
Zach LaVine made both free throws. So he and Jordan Poole have 17 points in the first half. Let me tell you what my concerns are right now, my dude. So right now, between Carrington and Kyle Kuzma, they are a combined 2 for 10 from the field. Let me repeat. Bub Carrington and Kyle Kuzma are a combined 2 for 10. That's 20%. 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. That has to get better. Like, no doubt about it. Like, those two, you need them to do some. Kuz only got 3 points. Bub only has 2. Bilal is 3 for 6. He got 7. George is 2 for 5. He has 6. Sar actually has 7, 3 for 6. So some of these guys are doing their thing, but Kuzma and Carrington, man, they're right now, man, they're hurting the team with their poor shooting.
100%, 100%. I couldn't agree more. Bub right now 1 for 6, 0 for 5 from 3, minus 13, 2 points, only 2 points in 16 minutes. He's got to pick it up in the second half. I would like to even see more out of Champ Penny. He needs to take more shots, given the playing time. He's only getting 5 minutes right now in the first half. But while you're out there, at least be a little bit more aggressive. Keyshawn gave us some good burn. He hit those 2 threes. Jordan Poole cooked in the first half, was flaming, 5 for 7 from 3. To me, I think, they need to change it up, as far as the offensive, the schemes, the way right now that we're scheming and the way we're playing, we need to play more through Jordan Poole, because I feel like if he's that hot, you need to stick with him.
Right.
Go ahead and ride Jordan Poole. Pause. While he's flaming.
Yeah.
Sar, he definitely came back in and was more aggressive. Like I said, he hit that 3. He was sitting on only 2 points, but the last 5 minutes that he did play, he gave us 5 points.
Right.
And the only other thing that I think that I want to see in the second half from a player perspective is if you're going to give, here's my thing. Jared Butler balled. Like absolutely balled, but he only played 4 minutes. Like, you got to keep that man in the game. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who's right now. It's looking like Bub needs to take a seat on the bench, and you need to go ahead and just put Jared Butler in and give him extended minutes in Bub's place.
Okay.
At the moment,
that's going to lead me to a point that you're making. But continue.
I think that's the only other thing. I think that because Jared Butler's played so well in the first half, you gotta consider the fact that Bub is struggling, and young guys they're gonna have these type of games. It's gonna be frustrating. Sure, you want him to be able to find his shot and find his game throughout the game, but when somebody else is actually playing well, you need to go with your strength. But go ahead.
So just to stay with Bub, so he is struggling, and maybe, just maybe, this is probably the reason why we hear some people say, well, you have to draft Dylan Harper, because you need to come to the conclusion that maybe Bub is just not the point guard for the future, that he probably would be better suited coming off the bench, and he would be maybe our version of Jamal Crawford. So that's what people would say as to why they want Dylan Harper, because with Dylan Harper, you're not worried about that. Again, if Jordan Poole is going to be your point guard and Bilal is your shooting guard, I still don't see the reason to draft Dylan Harper unless you're willing to move on past Jordan Poole. But you're going to still have the same issue if Bub does not improve. Now, Bub is what, 19? Is he 18 or 19?
19.
He's still young, so it's not like he can't improve on that. So I'm not giving up on him, but he does have to get better. I mean, every shot he's taken so far has been from the 3-point line.
Well, because he's not settling. I mean, because he's not shooting in rhythm. He's settling. He's settling. Correct. He needs to be in rhythm. Like, stop settling for that 3, man. You over here. Clearly you got the pick. So if you got the pick, why are you shooting off the pick? Use the pick and get to the mid. Get to the midi. That's your strength. That's your game. Like, why are you settling from the 3? I'm like, who's telling Bub to settle for these 3s? Like,
see,
go with what works for you.
I'm gonna say this with Bub. I mean, right now he has 3 assists, so I do like that he has 1 steal. Like, if you're going to have a bad shooting like this is when you need to impact the game in other ways. So even though I've been getting on Kuzma Kuzma has 4 rebounds and he has 2 assists, but the fool got 3 turnovers, which is so it kind of almost cancels out the assists that he has. I mean, he has to. So for Bub, he had to find other ways to impact the game, and that young guy, and these are growing pains that he's going to go through. So hopefully that would change, but that's what you want. And I'm gonna say this too, like when people talk about the concerns that they have with Ace Bailey, he finds other ways to impact the game. He makes sure he at least is crashing the boards. So that's my point when I'm looking at a guy like Bub Carrington, even with Bilal. If you're having an off shooting night, what's other ways you can impact the game? What else do you do to impact the game? Are you crashing the boards? Are you making the right pass? I mean, Bilal got 4 assists. What are other ways you can impact the game? And that's what you want from your guys. But that's the development process.
Absolutely. Well, that will wrap up this episode of State of Wizards, my dude. I want to thank all of the people who tuned in with us tonight. And thank you guys for showing constant support to the channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you guys know of anyone, once again, who has a business they want us to help them out with the promotion, let them know. And we'll drop the description and the link in the bio below. We'll catch you guys on episode 57. Peace. Enjoy the second half, everybody.